Hello everyone, welcome to this new tutorial for a pretty meta kelp farm on the Donutsmp. I have not really learned this farm, so I'm gonna be using a schematic, as you see over there, but I will be showing you guys and adding the schematic in the bio. So let me show you. Like, you turn on here, and yeah, here all the bone meal goes, and up here you can make like a system where you throw bones and it goes in a circle. Yeah, that's like the system. So this is what we're gonna be building, not with these blocks like you see the concrete and stuff, but I have used like, yeah, any block you want, so you can make it without this design. But yeah, let's get into it. So the material list for this is gonna be 200 and I think 43 blocks. Yeah, 3 stacks and 54 of your own like choice. 67 glass. Okay, no. 1 stack and 14 redstone dust. A stack and 6 hoppers. 56 oak fence gate. 32 waters. My tips, if you want like build a farm easily, you can use ice, and when I'm like putting water in the farm, you can like stack ice where the water's gonna be. Yeah, and then 14 kelp, 28 target blocks, 15 sea lanterns. That you can use glowstone instead. It's like, but for sea lanterns, it's like you need that to light up the farm. 14 dispensers, 14 pistons, 13 repeaters, 5 glow lights, I don't know how to pronounce it. 5 redstone comparators, 4 chests, 4 crafters, 2 redstone torch, 1 redstone lamp, 1 observer, 1 sticky piston, and 1 lever. So I'm just gonna clear my inventory and then pick all this up, and we're gonna begin building this farm. This is like I only took the farm from a Ravix build. So if you guys want the whole like Ravix build with the smelting system and what's it called, smelting system and like auto crafters and stuff, you I can make a video on that too. Okay, I went a bit too fast, but first you have to get a bit of space, and then you're gonna build a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 long like straight block. Yeah, I like straight of blocks. And then on the 7th block, you're gonna place 1 block, and then a 3 by 3, and then you're gonna place another 3 blocks here, and then a 2 by 2 right here. So now we got this shape, and then you're gonna place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks to the left or to the right, depends on which way you're facing. And then you're gonna place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks left or right, depending on which way you're facing. Then you're gonna place 2 more blocks to the right or the left. Yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah. And then you need to place a 3 by 3, and then another 3 blocks. So now you got like 4 by 3, and then you place 2 blocks, and then 3 blocks like this, and then another 3 by 3. Then you need to place 3 blocks, and then 2 by 6 in the end. So 3 blocks, 3 blocks. And then you can use sea lanterns or glowstone, place them right here, and put 2 water here. Oh wait, is it this? No, okay. So this is the first layer of the farm. Yeah. There's gonna be hoppers here if you're making, yeah, like for the collection system, I think. No, I was wrong. Glow lights right here. And water. Like this, yeah. So I think the collection system is gonna be this way. Okay. Anyways, so then we're going to the second layer, and here we're gonna build from here a block up from on the right to the left of the water. Stand behind the water and go to the left in the corner on the left, and then one block away from the corner in the left. So place one block upwards, place a redstone dust on top of it, and then place a redstone line across the uh, the like the blocks you built. So basically, here's the block, and then you're just gonna build like a redstone line, and then you're gonna need a repeater after being 4 blocks onto the full straight, like on the straight, and then you're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more redstone dust, a repeater after. So now you're on to the 4x3 that we built in the beginning. Place one block, and then place a comparator, a repeater, and then 3 redstone dust, a block, a redstone dust, a repeater, a redstone dust, and over here you're gonna place a observer. So this is the craft, like the system where all the all like the kelp is getting destroyed. So on this 14 block line, you're just gonna build a full redstone line that's connecting to the observer. Then you just gotta place your target blocks onto the redstone all the way, so that you have 14 left. Then you're gonna place blocks on the target blocks, and then in the middle where your water is, you're gonna place one glow lichen above the 2 glow lichens, so it looks like this. Then you're gonna start place a wall around, like a foot around the entire facade, the floor that you've built, like this. And on the inside here you place 2 glow lichen where the water is. So this is the beginning, and I'm just gonna place, and you're gonna place in like the farthest away here up to the walls, you're gonna place 2 waters. So one there and one there, no, 2 there. So now you've got the start of the collection system. Now we're moving up another layer where we have our redstone lamp, which turns the farm on. So look, now here it turns on because I haven't pressed this. Now all the target blocks are getting redstone, and then we're just gonna like keep building up on the facade where we had we had like built. So here, so you just like build around here. I think we're gonna here we have, and here you're gonna build with the glass like this, and you're gonna build a wall just like around the entire thing. And then up on these like target blocks, you're gonna place dispensers all the way facing inwards, like facing the glass, and then you're gonna place hoppers behind like this. It's really hard without swift sneak. When you've placed all the hoppers into the dispensers, you're gonna place some oak fences across from here. So basically just like this. I'm gonna put the water like where the kelp grows. I'm gonna put that on the last layer inside the farm, so that it doesn't like get in the way. So now the kelp here, we'll put that last because it's impossible to put right now. Now and go back to the redstone and go to this redstone dust on top of the block, and build one block on this block right here, which is the farthest away from the comparator, and then another block beside it where the redstone is, and put a redstone dust on the second block. So now we're done with this second layer, and yeah, let's get to the fourth layer. So no, third layer. So now we keep on building this wall around, and with glass, of course, so you can see inside. And keep building the wall here, and on top of the dispensers we're gonna put 14 pistons, like across. As simple as that, as simple. So, and then we're gonna place hoppers. So basically like this, you just gotta place a hopper facing away on the furthest to right. You're gonna place a hopper facing away from the piston. You can do like me, you place one hopper on the piston, another one, and then break the one on the hopper, no, on the piston, and place one onto this. And then you're just gonna build like going into this behind the hoppers is fully going into the furthest away that I just built, like this. And then when you place this last one here, you're gonna place one that's facing into the last one there, so facing into that. So this one is facing into the one to the furthest to the left if you're standing on the glass, so right if you're standing behind it. And then you're just gonna do the same thing, make all the other hoppers face into that last hopper that we just placed on the furthest left. And then when you've built that, you got the system with like getting the bone meal to all like kelp rows and stuff. And then inside of the farm again, you're gonna place oak fences as we did last time, just on top of the other oak fences, so that yeah, it's pretty simple. And you're gonna take some of your block and place it on the block furthest away from the comparator, like where the redstone is. So if the comparator is here, then this block right here, that's 2 up beside the one with the redstone on, you place one block there, and then one block that goes toward the hoppers, and a sticky piston that connects the hoppers with the block. So this is gonna be 2 blocks, a sticky piston facing upwards, and hoppers. And after that's the second layer done. So the third, no, okay, not the second layer. I'm just gonna stop saying some layers. Here we got on top of the sticky piston we just placed, we're gonna place one of our own blocks, and then facing towards the pistons and the glass, we're gonna place one repeater, and then a redstone signal that goes across the entire last row of hoppers, so that the pistons activates. And then on top of the pistons you're gonna place the 14 of your last target blocks, so you should have 0 by now. And then the hard part, you're gonna have chest boats placed. It's just this is the pretty hard part, so you need to really follow my instructions if you don't want to get this wrong. So if you see where we put the block and the repeater, where the sticky piston is, you walk 2 blocks away from it and stand in the middle of when you walk 2 blocks, you stand in the middle of, you go one to the left, and in the middle of those 2 hoppers you place a chest boat. Okay, wait. A chest a chest boat in the middle of all those 4 blocks where you've walked. You place a chest boat. It doesn't need to be perfect like that. So just so all 4 hoppers like go into the all the chest boat goes into all the 4 of the hoppers, and then behind this you're gonna place a block, one block away, and then 2 hoppers that's going into the chest minecart. So that could be that might be a little bit complicating. So I need to break that real quickly and just like place 1 block here and 1 block there. So and then same here. So behind the chest minecart you're gonna place wait. Oh, I accidentally broke. Damn. Wait, technical difficulties, hold up. Wait. Oh, there was a redstone there, of course. Yeah. I'm in creative right now, so I don't think you guys will make this mistake. You put behind the chest boat, you put 2 hoppers that goes into it. So if like you see here now, you place it in the middle of these 4. Right there. Nice. So now these 2 hoppers are facing into it and there's a block beside it. And then you are going to do the same over here. So like this, and just 2 blocks right here, and then so, and then you're gonna place it in the middle, like right there. So now you've got 2 chest boats, and that's like the hopper system almost done. So, but then behind the block that's on top of the sticky piston, so here you're gonna place a repeater with that's 2 takes. No, 3 takes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 takes, and then redstone behind it, so that all this connects up. And then inside of the farm, you're gonna go and build this wall again with glass, of course. So like repeat the same thing that you've already done, like this, and then yeah. So and then you're gonna place on yet another row of oak fence gates. This is taking a while. Oh shit. This is just so the kelp can like it doesn't fly away, like yeah, and the water keeps is in the same place. And after you have done that, you're done with that layer. Go up 1 more and do the same facade around it, so that it's safe, you know. And then glass, yeah. Just fill in the glass. Oh shit, I don't have to crouch. And then you're gonna place keep doing this, and then over here on top of the target block all the way to the left you're gonna place a sea lantern, and then just normal blocks, and then 3 normal blocks, a sea lantern, 4 normal blocks, a sea lantern, 3 normal blocks and a sea lantern. So you're making this like pattern type of thing. And then you're gonna go right up to the glass and place fence gates like this, so that is 1 out from the other fence gates. And then we can actually fill this farm up by placing water here, so that now I can go down and place the kelp right here, and the farm should be working. So now the kelp can grow like this. So after you've done that, placed water on the blocks that's above the target block, and went down and placed kelp, you can go back to the system where you craft the bones in the bone meal. So then you go on top of these two hoppers that's behind the chest, my no chest boat, and place a double chest, two hoppers facing into it, and then two of your own choice of blocks. And then you place a comparator to the right of the chest, and then on like to the left of the comparator, no, to the left of the chest you place a comparator, and then to the left on the comparator to the left you place 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 blocks, 8 blocks across like this. Oh yeah, I think it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 blocks across, and then you do the same on the other side. So one, okay, wrong way. 1 2, well, 1 2, and then place hopper, and then 2 blocks behind like this, and then a comparator and 8 blocks to the right of the chest and comparator. And that's that layer done. Then you're gonna go back here, and then you're gonna take your glass and place it on top of the chest, and to the right of the hoppers, and to the both of the side of the hoppers, like right and left. And then you're gonna place 2 crafters. Behind those crafters you're gonna place a 2x4, so 8 blocks, like 4 blocks long and 2 blocks thick. And then on top of this 8 block line that you built, on the last block you're gonna place 2 blocks that like the corners of those blocks connect to the 2x4. Then on the rest of the blocks that you built you're gonna place redstone, and you do the same on the other side. So let me just quickly do that. Nice, build blocks. There's no difference between these two except on the one to the left facing the glass, when you're facing like the glass and the front of the farm, to the one to the left, you're gonna place a repeater on the last block before the block like goes up like this, because the redstone signal isn't strong enough. And then you're gonna build like the roof. So on the to the left of when you're in front of the farm, you go to the left, you build 3 blocks from from like the edge, and then a sea lantern, and you build like across where you put glass fully, and then oh shit, and then you put 4 like in the end, at the end of the other farm, other side you're gonna put the same, like 1 sea lantern and then 3 blocks. So on the right side when you're on the in front of the farm. After you've built that, you're gonna build 1 2 3 blocks. So you're gonna put on the right side, you're gonna from these 3 blocks, you see, you're gonna place 1 2 3 blocks, and then on the one right here, in like the lowest part, you're gonna place a sea lantern, and then place another block and a sea lantern, another block, sea lantern, like a checker pattern. You get me? So yeah, like checker pattern all the way, and then you fill in the rest of this normally with your block. So we've built the farm fully, and now it's just the last of the system. So we're gonna place 2 hoppers, redstone here, like at the back of the farm. When you're at the back of the farm, you go to the one. When you're standing in the front, you go to the one on the left, and place glass like this. You place two hoppers facing into the crafters and then glass on top of them, so that the crafters are like fully yes, like they can't shoot anywhere else. Then behind the hoppers you place 4 redstone, a repeater, a redstone dust, and then a comparator. And you click it once, you place a repeater, and then behind that you place a block, no, okay, oh, a block, a repeater, and then you place a redstone torch. So now this farm is like, yeah, if there was bones here, it would start producing bone meal. You do the same on the other side. Place 2 hoppers facing into the crafters, 2 glass, and redstone on the back. Place repeater here, comparator, repeater, redstone, block, repeater, and redstone torch. So that's most of. Oh, don't forget to click this, and don't forget to click it in so that it doesn't like fill up with bones fully, and that it only comes like 1 stack at a time, so it becomes a bone meal instead of just sitting there. So don't forget to do that. And then you are going to go from over here from the front of the farm. You go to the right, or like full right, and then you place 2 temporary blocks on the side of the last hopper. Remove the one in the bottom. Place a hopper facing into the last temporary block and remove that. Then build another hopper on that's facing into that hopper, and then just keep building until you get to the last 2 hoppers. So right here, and then place 1 hopper and keep building hoppers like this, so that there's a big chest system. I think. Oh yeah, I forgot. Now you are going to go over here, place 2 chests. Place chest like on top of all the hoppers, like this. Sorry, I don't have swift sneak, so yeah. And then place hoppers facing into them, like this. And this, like, if you order 100,000 bones, this is the storage for those bones, like, so that they don't despawn. And you keep doing this how much you want. If you want 3 layers, I personally have that, because that's enough storage for me. That's okay. If you want 45 layers, I mean, little overkill, but I'm not the one that decides. So just build as much as you want, and then put in some bones, and your farm should be ready. I'm gonna put in an inventory. Actually, I'm gonna take a little bit more bones so that I can show you how powerful this farm is. And when you're done with all the chest layers like this, you can't forget to do like the hopper trick again, where you place 2 temporary blocks on the side of the piston to the right, hopper to the right, and then place a hopper facing into the last temporary block, and then you just keep building like this, so that the bones spread out evenly into all the chests. And now I'm gonna do this. Actually, I'm gonna go into survival /give will to real, here my name, and bone, and then 6,400. So basically I spammed a bunch of bone. Oh I forgot that bones don't like that the hoppers are not fast in this, so I need to fill up the chest. Yeah, don't you know what, just like, yeah, doesn't matter, I almost died there. So now look, it's producing bone meal, as you see. And now if I've waited for a bit, and now if I turn this on, as you see, the kelp is flowing in. I haven't calculated how much money it makes, but it's a really good farm. And if you build a bunch of these side by side, it could be your new money maker. I'm just saying. So try this out. Leave some feedback in the comments if it's good, bad, or yeah, whatever. Hope you guys like this video. Please share it to your friends. I'm doing my road to media. This is video 1. I really hope you guys appreciated this. I tried my hardest. I'm not really a tutorial person, so I'm just gonna try this. Flow kelp. Yeah. Oh wait, I got full inventory. Yeah. Well. Oh. Yeah. Don't do that unless you're doing the system. That's all for me. Hope you guys like this. I'll see you in another video. See ya.